today I'm going to show you how to make a very easy recipe for chili. So you need 4 cans of tomato soup, 2 cans of stewed tomatoes, 3 cans of kidney beans. It could be any brand. This is the brands that I like. You're going to need a teaspoon of salt and maybe about 4 teaspoons of chili powder. And I use this one. It's supposed to be hot chili powder, but this is the only one I had. So I'm using 3 tablespoons of these. And then, of course, your meat. So you can use any amount of meat that you want. I like it very meaty, so I use about 5 pounds of ground beef. All right, just make sure that you rinse all the cans. I've always done this because that's how my parents showed me how to do it, because you never know what runs around in the stores. But because of the coronavirus, you also want to make sure that you are scrubbing everything. The first thing we're gonna do is make sure that everything's open prior to starting our chili. So we're just gonna go ahead and open every single can. And then we're gonna pour, I already went ahead and poured all 3 of those right in here. We are gonna start browning the meat. If you guys don't have a pressure cooker, you can use anything. It doesn't really matter what you cook it in. If you don't have one of these are awesome. Make sure you get one. I love this. Just breaking it apart. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and break it apart some more, because we want to make sure that we don't have like big clumps of meat in the chili. Okay, so the crock pot is beeping, and this is a crock pot / pressure cooker, so it is nice and brown, as you can see. So we're now going to drain all the water. Okay, so you don't have to season the meat. I season it anyways because that's what us Puerto Ricans do. We're always seasoning everything. So I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna put 2 packs of sazon. I'm gonna put some parsley. And I'm gonna put some adobo, of course. And remember, everything you're gonna put in here is gonna give it some flavor, so you don't need to overdo it with the seasoning. Now we're just gonna mix everything together. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour all our cans in here. Okay, after we put everything in there, we're just gonna mix everything together. Make sure that you get everything all the way at the bottom because the meat tends to stick and then you'll have some without flavor. We want to make sure we mix everything really good. Okay, after we're done mixing that, we're gonna put the salt and the chili powder. And we're gonna mix everything together again. Make sure that every part of this has a nice flavor to it. And we're gonna cook it for about like an hour or two. The longer you leave it, the better it tastes. So if you're super hungry, you can just maybe leave it an hour and just eat some, and then after you're done grabbing whatever you're gonna eat, just continue cooking it for the next day for like maybe an extra hour. It should taste a lot better. The longer you cook it, the better it's gonna taste because all these flavors blend together. Okay, I set it up for about an hour. I'm gonna come check it, but I'm gonna leave it for like about an hour and a half because we're kind of hungry. But like I said, the longer you leave it, the better it's gonna taste. So I think the ideal would be like maybe 2 hours. So we're just gonna leave it about an hour. I'm gonna check it, I'm gonna taste it, and then if it needs longer, I'll just leave it a little longer.